Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Easy path to the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot to Patty Mills. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills. To Harden. To Tobias Harris. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving to Patty Mills. Screen coming. Goes to the right side. To Irving. From long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Harden. Five seconds to shoot. Harden. Shot from the lane won't go. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. George Niang against Patty Mills. To Tobias Harris. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
George Niang has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Mills in possession. Up 6. Irving to Griffin. Paul Millsap rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Harden in possession. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Harden. Paul Millsap. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Harden. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Taking advantage of the turnover.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Harden. They get it down to Millsap. Paul Millsap. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Irving. Sixers control it. It goes down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Irving to Durant. Irving. That no good. Off the mark. To Millsap. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Mills in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. Irving. No good. That's great defense.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
New blood coming in for both sides. Harden to Tobias Harris. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Simmons to Durant. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Philadelphia with the basketball. Harris. George Niang. Tough matchup against Durant. To Harden. Fine to shoot. Two-point shot for James Harden. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Simmons, deep right corner. For Durant, down low. To Seth Curry. Deep two there, won't go. Harris to Harden. Down low for Harris. And draws the foul.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Tobias Harris, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Durant across the timeline. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. Aldridge to Irving. he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. James Harden at the controls. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Andre Drummond tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harden with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To Millsap. Pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden into the front court. The deficit is 6. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 4. To Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down. Harden to Embiid. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Irving. Aldridge. Simmons. Here's Durant for 2. Snared by Embiid. Knocked loose. Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Harden against KD. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Simmons with it. The lead is 2. Aldridge to Irving. Down low Durant. Shot won't go. Furkan Korkmaz sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Harris to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Kyrie with the rock. Now a steal by Philly.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Harris to Harden. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Knocked loose. To Harden. The Sixers with 4 to shoot to Danny Green. Harden knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Irving brings the ball up court to Simmons. Takes stock of the floor. Simmons to Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
The Sixers are victorious. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers have won the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's time for them to set their sights on the bigger prize, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.